From the moment I was born, I have seen angels as a baby. I see the light of the guardian angel behind every single human being, regardless of their beliefs or their religion. The guardian angel is the gatekeeper of your soul. It's a gift from God. It never leaves you for 1 second, so no one is ever alone. And I see other angels as well around people, just as I see them here today. I see angels all of the time. It's just so natural for me. When God and the angels told me it would be time to write, a whole load of miracles just unfolded, because I couldn't even read or write properly. And I tell all about those in Stairways to Heaven. The most important thing to me of the success of Angels in My Hair is that it has helped so many people all around the world. I used to say to God and the angels, if it only helped one person, I would be very happy. But I'm totally surprised and shocked that it has helped so many. Just because there has been angels in my life, all of the time, every day of the week, it didn't make it any easier when Joe died in 2000. It was still very hard for myself and my children, and especially for my young daughter Megan. She was only 4 at the time. And one thing the angels had told me to do was, because it was so hard on her, that we were to leave Maynooth, and they told me I would be offered a gift of a derelict farmhouse and to take it and to move down the country and make it our home. And that's what I did. So I tell about that miracle in Stairways to Heaven as well. God and the angels all through my life have shown me different futures of man. God has shown me ones that he would prefer us to take, but most of the time we don't listen. Some of the ones that are bad, I just say to God and the angels, I wish and hope that I'll never be here. One of the good futures that God has shown me is where the world becomes one nation, where people live in harmony and countries keep their own individual cultures. And in Stairways to Heaven, I share about these futures, what is good and bad. The guardian angel of the earth. When I was a very young child, only about 5, living in Old Camanum, the angels told me there was a special angel for me to meet, and I looked over the garden wall and I couldn't see him, and they said, he's above the trees. This angel actually frightened me, made me very scared, and still does to this day. He's enormous in size. He's dressed in gold and red with a tint of black, and he holds a stick in his hand. And at that time I was only 5, and even though he said his name was Jimison and he smiled and I knew he was kind, when he tapped the earth with the stick, I felt a tremble under my feet and I ran straight into the house. So now, even today, any time I see the angel Jimison, I know the world is in trouble. I know that we're not taking care of the earth properly. He gets very frustrated and very emotional, and for some reason God has allowed me to feel this of him, to feel his emotions. He can do nothing to stop us humanly from doing all the wrong things, and yet he does everything to protect this planet of ours, to protect us. Angels in My Hair was only the beginning. Stairways to Heaven will give you lots more knowledge and information to help you play your part.